why I'm bullish on XRP at the moment, and in 2020 it actually gave me a heads up on the bull run. I didn't know that at the time, but it's actually the same setup that we have at the moment. This made me over $50,000 in XRP. I want to be sharing with you that in this video today. I'm going to also share with you my XRP trade setup that I have and my long-term prediction and also price preparation. And alongside with that, you're going to want to watch this video because there is plenty to learn and earn. Let's get to it. What's happening, guys? My name is Dan Chung, aka Champ, a 600k verified funded trader. What does that mean? That means proprietary trading firms actually verify my results and allocate money to me, and it goes from 100k, 200k, etc., and currently at 600k. So that's what that means. Now, today's video, I want to share with you one of my favorite setups for my favorite crypto pair because it made me the most amount of money, which is XRP. We're going to recap the overall market. I want to show you something that's really crazy and how technicals and fundamentals literally manipulate the price. And like I said in previous videos, it is just for your information. There is no need to kind of speculate, no need to kind of rabbit hole or deep dive. The information is what it is, and we just need to approach this with a very zen mindset and understand the information and make our decision from a neutral perspective. I'm also going to talk about the next price movements and then what I am doing with a summary. All right, so first and foremost, let's get into the charts where it is XRP. Now, I don't want to do a full story over this because I want to save this for the XRP story video where I'm talking about each movements and their reason for the movements. For example, where the SEC lawsuit, we had the drop, we had Reddit pump and dump, which pushed this to over $1.5, and then we also had the integration with the cross-border payments network, which also sent this over to $1.7. These are just examples. We'll go through that in an upcoming video. For now, what I want to show you is in 2020 what my overall thoughts were and how this kind of gave me a little bit of a heads up and how I was prepared for the bull run. Like I said, I did not know the bull run was going to come. I don't care what anyone says, no one can predict what the cycle is going to do. You can have a little bit of preparation, but you can't be 100% certain, and nor does anyone have a crystal ball. Not that I know of anyway, so if you have a crystal ball, let me know if you got one because I'd like to have it too. So breaking down this, I was actually already investing into crypto in 2017. Now in 2020, things were starting to move a little bit better, especially from the July period. July ended up setting my alert off at hitting 0.328 on the XRP mark. Now this 0.328 is basically a price where prices tested this multiple times in the past, where this was a low and then became a high. My preparation or my overall waiting was just for this to break this high and then get a preparation of a trade to continue this high and try and make money in between. That is as simple as that. Like I said, literally our trading plan is just based off of zones. Once this break a resistance, confirms our support, we just buy on that. It is as simple as that. We are taking the same strategy and applying it to XRP. Now, and guess what? So during this period, we had this volume where we tested this once in the past, we tested it again, but then we failed to pull back and we finally got our momentum and volume. Now, when we broke this, I was already in the position and I sold at 0.7. Now, selling at 0.7 was literally one of the best decisions I ever made. And there are three things I quickly want to talk to you about what I learned from it. Number one, profit is not profit unless you actually secure it. Unrealized profit is not realized profit, so you need to actually secure it. Number two, it doesn't matter what the moon boy says, because selling it at 0.7, so many people are saying it's going to go to $3 again, it's going to test all-time high. It doesn't matter. The grass is always greener. You can always make more, and if you have that mentality, you are going to blow yourself up in the future because it's 100,000, a million. Where does it stop? Because numbers are infinite. This can go $5, $10, $100. It doesn't matter, right? So when do you stop and when do you have these key levels? Hence why having a trading plan keeps that discipline and keeps that very, very important of securing your back. Third is, I was waiting for this for so long that I couldn't, even if it went to the moon, I don't care. I just wanted to secure what I could and then just re-enter if it gave me enough opportunity. Now, this is the craziest bit I want to share with you. The SEC lawsuit came at a specific time to drop after it hit 0.7. Can you see how crazy this is?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just really want you to see and think this through. Like right now on 0.7, that was a price in May 18. This was a high again. And then on another chart, you can see that this price was tested over and over and over and over again in the past. And this is why I say key levels are crazy. Like these key levels are always hit no matter what, whether they wick to it, whether they slowly come to it, whether they make a news for it. It's insane how accurate they are and how important they are. So let's talk about this drop. So the SEC lawsuit came into XRP. And what happened here is we had that drop and then a further drop to test back onto this yellow zone at 0.18. And guess what? This is where I bought, and this is where I was able to make money. And I wasn't buying this because I was thinking, yes, this is going to go to the moon. I wasn't buying this because I'm attached to XRP. I was buying this because it was a key level and it was part of my plan. It is simple as that. So as soon as we bought this, I ended up dollar cost averaging as soon as it hit this resistance, pulled back, bought again, and then guess what? It hit 0.7 again, and I sold majority of it during that pump and dump of that Reddit. So I sold once, I sold half of my holdings here on the retest of 0.7, and then I sold again when it pushed through, and then I kept selling on the way up. Now this is my approach to the plan when there's two types. So we have trading, which is the trading strategy, and then there's the second, which is the hodl.
Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang.
And when you do hodl, you're buying the actual instrument and buying the actual asset. I dollar cost average out during the bull run. I don't dollar cost average in during the bull run. You dollar cost average during the bear market, and then you sell when they start pushing to the highs. That it makes no sense to me when everyone buys in greed and sells in fear. It should be the other way around. You should buy in fear and sell in greed. But look, there's no financial advice. It's just my opinion, my approach, and the whole point of this video and this YouTube channel is to help you learn and earn, share with you tips and tricks. And if you agree with some things, great, go and try and implement it. If you don't agree, that's cool. Agree to disagree, and at least maybe we can learn something from each other to level up together. Okay, so right, Dan, that's so important. Great, you've learned this crazy stuff. What is next? Well, guess what? Look at the chart right now. If we look at the chart right now, we can see that this trend line has been broken. This trend line is basically every time price has hit this trend line, it has rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, look at all of these, and then it now has broken out to hit 0.5. And guess what? We said 0.7 in the past has touched plenty of times, right? I'm expecting that to happen again. So if we just go back and compare the charts, the same thing happened twice, right? So where I said I bought before the SEC lawsuit, we were testing on this trend line, broke out, and then pushed on to the upside. Guess what? The SEC lawsuit came again. We were buying on this trend line touch on this channel and then broke out. And guess what? If we fast forward to this current date and to this current time, it's doing exactly the same thing. It's testing this trend line and has broken out. Now, I wasn't able to dollar cost average much at these positions. I do have some, not a lot. And this is looking to break this next resistance and then come to 0.7. So I'm very, very keen on that. Now, what's really interesting is if this breaks this resistance and comes to 0.7, that means XRP can push onto the upside and all the moving averages are going in favor as well. Bitcoin could potentially break the 30k and come to 37k. So these two things align and help with me and make my decisions. So that's the kind of two trade setups that I have at the moment. So if we retest this low, so if we pull back, I'm looking to buy back at 0.33. If we break above, then I'll be looking to buy at this retest at 0.55 and selling at 0.7. So we literally rinse, repeat, and be patient. That is as simple as that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's one of the craziest things I love about XRP. It made me the most money, but at the same time, I was so patient with it. I played it so well. I've made plenty of bad mistakes in the past, so you know, don't get me wrong, I don't make money all the time. I'll be sharing those with you on my journey on the Coin Bureau trading channel, and then you can learn from my mistakes, but also learn from my wins together, and we can win together. That's the main thing. So in the next video, we'll be talking about the whole XRP history. So if you were interested in that, for example, wow, the SEC lawsuit came back down to that key level. What else has happened, you know, with the Reddit pump and dump, with the integration, with the drop, with Elon tweeting Doge at the moment and making the Doge picture as the main Twitter picture. That's now sent Doge another 50-60% up.
Thank you, Michael. Well, now the Doge father.
So there are always reasons for major big price movements, but at the same time, key levels will always be tested. So that's it. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on Twitter and also tomorrow's video. Peace.